up, Avery? And that's your boy,
Dreday.
Of course, we are back with episode 2 of dealing with talking about our relationship.
Yeah.
So this video is about how Isa got married after living with him for 8+ years. I beat the odds because a lot of people, especially older people, they be like, if you live with a guy for so long, he ain't gonna marry you after you don't give him everything. Now, I'm gonna talk about how I beat the odds. Now, you have anything to say before I start talking?
Carry on. Carry on.
So, this is how I beat the odds. Me and Dreday was living together for 8+ years, but I treated it as like we were still living apart. Like, still living, it's like I still was living with my parents, and it was like he was living by his, wherever he was. And I treated exactly like we were living apart. So, for example, he didn't come home to cook a hot cook meal every single night. Like, if you wanted to upgrade to that package, you should marry me from way back then. And then you'd get your home cooked meal every night. You'd get lunch and everything like that. So I made sure didn't make him feel like some type of king. Like, every time he come home, he had a hot meal. Bro, you better go buy fast food, or you better go to the store and cook for yourself. Now, I didn't say I never cook for him, but I never made it often. So, but I did inside a relationship was basically foreshadow how it would be at the beginning, very beginning. I foreshadow how it would be if he married me. So I didn't give him that for 8+ years. I foreshadowed for probably like a month or two, and after that, had to upgrade the package or something. I wasn't making him comfortable to say, or we ready acting like husband and wife. No, I didn't make it easy like that. Okay, so I didn't make a hot cooked meal for him all the time. Another thing was, let me start with the kissing. Trey could tell you, listen, now, we married now, of course. I kiss him a lot, right? Trey could tell you, when we was in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, he could tell you, he could count on his hand how much time I kiss him. No tongue, barely peck. Don't kiss me. You have to upgrade to that package. I barely kiss him. I barely kiss him. He could tell you that. I lie? Yes or no?
No.
I barely was kissing him like, no, you have to upgrade to that package. I give you a foreshadow. Yeah, I can all of that, right? I can do all of that. But you wasn't getting that for 8+ years and no ring on his finger. Right? You ready? I'm living with you. But I ain't gonna make you feel like we married, right? Washing clothes. I would go by my parents' house and wash and dry. And Dreday would go to whatever wash and dry he was going to. He would pay his quarters or whatever he was paying to wash. Avery wasn't washing no my clothes. And I could tell you that. So I never gave him the thing to say, okay, you gotta wash my clothes, you gotta cook, you gotta clean, and you gotta do all of that, whatever. Wash your own clothes, bro. Wash your clothes, and I go by my parents and wash my own. What type of you think this is? King of the Bahamas say you mix up. No, sweetie. Yeah, so that's 3 things. I didn't kiss him all the time. He could count on his finger. I probably didn't kiss him 10 times in 8+ years. Literally. No cap. No cap. Didn't wash his clothes. No cap. Didn't cook for him. No cap. Next thing is the next thing is being affectionate, like holding hands and always hugging and stick to each other like glue. I on him like white and rice, and he on me like, no, it was never like that. Never was holding hands, never was hugging and stuff like that. So, seeing that we getting married now, this how bad it was. Seeing that we getting married now, it feel weird to him to hold my hand. He a little shy, you see? He a little shy. He can't hold my hand in public for nothing for more than 5 minutes. Not more than 2 minutes. He can't hold my hand in public. So if you wanted to upgrade to that package, you hold my hand and to be cuddling me and hugging me and stuff like that, bro, gotta put the ring, gotta upgrade the package. I telling you, I wasn't playing that. So that's what 4 things I give them. I wasn't hardly cooking. I definitely wasn't washing no clothes. I definitely, let me make it 5. I don't iron no my clothes when I live with them.
Well, I used to like to iron my own clothes.
If he didn't used to like to iron his clothes, I wasn't ironing it. And if he'd try make me iron, I was gonna put all kind of crease inside that so he could make sure don't ask me no more. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't wife duty, so wife material. You can find about my wife material when you marry me. That's how you know. Now for right now, it's girlfriend material, and girlfriend don't do all them kind of things. I don't care if I live with you, right? So we just living basically like roommates. So we got the not cooking, we got the not kissing and stuff like that. We got the no hugging, no holding hands, none of those kind of things. We got no ironing. What else I myself? What I say so far? What else? Okay, so anyhow, let's move on. So, because y'all just go back and watch it and write it down. Anyhow, these grape taste good. You want one? Look at him. He's so shy. I tell you, it's so bad. I had him like, just knew to him like, don't play with me. Okay, so let's go. One of the biggest thing was, not one of the biggest thing, but we spend a lot of time apart, especially our work hours. I didn't mind working late jobs, and I didn't mind being away from home, and him being away from home to work and stuff like that. That really to keep us, you know, separating from temptation and all those different things. And then when we had time to spend with each other, he used to go and hide from me. I don't understand why he used to hide from me. All you gotta do is tell me you go in this place and that place and all, and he used to hide from me. And one incident, let me tell you, one incident, you know, we had to spend a little bit of time together, right? But one incident, Dreday, I don't know what this is for. Dreday going, hide his car in the bush, round the corner to avoid me. When he get home, he playing like he been to work. That make any sense? But anyhow, we used to make sure I stay apart often. Now sometimes when he overdoing it, I tell him if you overdo it, I can start to feel single and then I can push out. Now that's another episode. But anyhow, so he started to do it often. He get used to staying out, whatever. I didn't mind because I didn't really want a man up on me all the time and stick to me like glue because I don't know kind of run. No. We still live like we was living apart. So, yeah, we really wasn't seeing each other often like that because how we work, and I didn't mind working those kind of jobs to avoid him while he avoided me. And we used to text. We used to listen. We texting. He used to be right outside in the yard with his boys, and we texting like I live way in East End, and he way in Freeport. That's how we used to be texting. Okay, so another thing, so we basically keep a margin. We ain't married, whatever. We living together, but I don't want it get stale, and then you don't want to marry me. No, so you had to keep it kosher. You had to keep it a margin, separate, right? This boy.
Oops.
You see where is this man? Look at him.
It's no bad.
I give you 10 minutes to get come before this video start. You still moving.
No bad. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Show them how the people that kiss me. Let me guess.
Come, let me guess.
Hold my hand now. Next hand. Hold my hand. Let me see how long he can hold my hand. Let's see if Dreday can hold my hand. And then let's video over. We home now. We in a public service.
When we get scrumpy. Alright.
So. So, listen, when we get married, it's just like we just started dating. Because he was the, you know. So, now the biggest thing out of all. What do you think I can mention next?
Sure.
When I was keeping you from you for years and months at a time. Okay, so anyhow, Dreday, you know. So,
yeah.
The sex part, let me tell you, he wasn't getting it often. I would go months, skip months and months and months and months. I lie, I Kevin. I would go months, I would go weeks. And I always used to tell you, I gotta make sure, excuse this be PG. I always tell him I gotta make sure this be tight and right for when my husband come along and my husband marry me. So if he'd have gone and slip up, that was on him. If he'd have gone and cheating, whatever, and mess up, that's on him. If he would have been doing her, if he would have known, listen, that wasn't mine for me. I wasn't gonna catch no feelings. I was gonna push out and call it a day. That's on you, mess up, that's on you. I have plenty self-confidence. I don't need no man to build my confidence for me, whatever. He go do what he doing. That's on him. He lose a gem. He lose a queen. He lose. Listen, I think about myself highly. So if he to do that, he lose every day to me. Whatever, right? So he could afford to act like he don't, whatever. But, yeah, you know.
Like,
but, like.
What?
So, yeah, so the sex thing I never was choosing them every night. Talking about, oh, I'm trying to keep my man home and doing.
No.
Hell no. Keep him moving. If I can keep him. Hey! Keep him moving there for what? Surely we can stretch this out there in minutes time for me. I actually get married. I think I said, what is this? Slip straight through, what is this? Why you come through here? Girl, you better come from around here. I must have somebody beat this out. And then I can't find no husband. So, I had to shadow everything. I cook for him a cup of lime, let him taste it, fix it, stop it. I stopped doing it so he could keep chasing out because he had to upgrade the packages, you see. Wasn't doing no laundry, he had to upgrade the package to get to that. Wasn't kissing him, he had to upgrade the package. Wasn't holding the hand, wasn't looking at him, wasn't doing none, he had to upgrade the package. Wasn't giving him none, had to upgrade the package. So, that's basically how I beat the odds of becoming a wife after 8+ years living with a man. And I didn't have to argue anything with him to become my husband, whatever. This man loved me. I know that. I know that.
Very much.
He loved me, and I know he loved me. And I'm glad how we was living together and how he was really, it didn't feel like we was living together because we spent the most time apart, and that was good for the relationship. And before I go, one thing I respect about him, all them years, is he never disrespect me. He never disrespect my child. He never disrespect me in a way whereas he cursed at me, tell me about my big this, tell me about my big that, or carry a big this, or he was a beat. Never. He never disrespected me. Well, one time, I'll tell you, this one particular, this when we first get together, and I was provoking him. And I was provoking him. And I say, F you, man. You know what, he can get up in the bed and say, F you too. So that's what I do. I go upstairs in the bathroom. You know, I was on Lifetime when people slide down the wall. When he curses me, I run up the stairs. And I slide down the wall, dead traumatic in the bathroom crying. Then it take me like 2 minutes to get over that. Then I go on downstairs in the front room, in the dark, and I watching him up and down through the house looking for me, up and down. And he looking in the front room. I watching the man up and down, passing him around, getting crazy looking for me. But that's the only time he cursed me, and I know he did really, really feel bad. I didn't talk to him the following day, and then he's like, I don't know what getting into me. Even though I was provoking him, he apologized to me, whatever. And I really respected that about him. Like, he didn't curse me, whatever. And then, that was one time, and then, like in our 7th year, he didn't make me mad, dead mad. And I tell him off, whatever. He go on Facebook, and he posts about it. And this girl started commenting, oh, who do this to my friend, and these bees and all of that. And he agreeing. But let me tell you something. That was the last time he'd agree with something stupid like that on Facebook, dealing with me. Because when I get home from work that night, I throw that stand fan on him. I took that stand and I whap him. I whap him with that stand fan. So, either way, he would ever do that in life again. And then I made him scruffle for a bit, whatever. What else I respect? But I mean, he never used to hit me and stuff like that, whatever. And sometimes I used to have to boot him up in his head.
Really?
I boot him up in his head a couple of times, man. He must have get tired of me booting him in his head so much. The man one night, we just come from grocery shopping, and he made me so mad, and I hit him in the back of the head. wouldn't believe this man put down the grocery. I don't remember what this man put down the grocery for. He must have become my daddy fam. Anyhow, so yeah, those is the things that really made me beat the odds. Because you know, a lot of people say you live with a man. I'm not telling you it's okay to live with a man. But it ain't okay if you live with a man. That's fornication and that's sin. And I always was telling them I want to change my life and they have to marry me and stuff like that. And when I got saved, while still living with him, I stopped giving him sex on the whole. You remember that? Before we get married? He stopped having sex because I really wanted to get closer to God. And he respected that. And I asked him one day, I say, how you feel me being a Christian? And he say, well, that's the right thing to do. I don't feel no way, whatever. He respected that. Then he started getting it back when we got married. And the thing about it is, he couldn't feel no type of way because he's getting it no how. So it was like completely cut off. So he couldn't feel no type of way. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, what you have to say though? Fun.
Cheating all the base.
See, you gotta be careful talking these stories because that almost cost me cuss. I Christian woman, I can't be cussing. That almost cost me that almost cost me cuss. So I just gotta be careful talking these old stories. Your flesh is right there waiting on you to slip off. Yeah, so I don't know what's because I'm going to say friggin', but I say that almost sound like thing.
That's a good series.
Yeah, I'm gonna say friggin', and I pause whatever because I'm trying to stop saying all those things because that's close to F too, so I don't want to start saying none of them things.
No.
They're too close. Trust me. Friggin', freaking, all of that. Once you start saying that, the F word right there, waiting for you to just say.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. God, forgive me. Jesus. Forgive me. Forgive me, Lord.
Oh, boy.
Forgive me. But anyhow, all fun and jokes. All fun and jokes. You gotta have fun, whatever. Even if living a Christian life, you gotta have decent fun. And, you know, just keep it PG. Live your life right. Don't go living with no man. This video is not telling you live with no man. That's fornication, that's a sin.
You might not beat the odds.
You might not beat the odds because temptation real. I telling you, temptation real. But I love him. I also love him. Still love him. Love him even more now because he upgraded the package. I gotta find another package for him to upgrade. Baby. Baby.
You would need packages?
He can upgrade the package. But you know, any music?
No, not really. Not really.
Well, I know.
Not
He
really.
have nothing to say. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, share with your friends and family, and don't skip our eyes. I say you skipping a bad. Don't skip it. Don't skip. Don't skip. This voice is like stupid. Don't skip it. Anyhow, peace.
Yum yum yum. Zoo zoo zoo, zoo zoo zoo. Yum yum yum.